The word gigafactory usually means a huge building or set of buildings where a large number of batteries or battery parts are made. They can also include areas for research, testing, and storage. The word giga means billion, and many gigafactories aim to produce billions of watt-hours or gigawatt-hours of battery capacity each year. These batteries might end up in cars, trucks, buses, or even in giant containers to store energy in buildings. Because many people want new ways to power their vehicles and devices, battery factories have become very important in recent years. With that in mind, let's count down our top 5 list. Samsung SDI factory in Gad, Hungary. Samsung SDI is a company known for making lots of electronics and battery cells. One of its biggest facilities is located in Gad, Hungary. This site has grown over the years thanks to large investments in new equipment. People say its annual battery production capacity is around 30 gigawatt-hours. That's enough batteries to power hundreds of thousands of electric cars each year, depending on the size of the battery packs. This factory site sits not too far from Budapest, the capital of Hungary. It covers a wide area with multiple buildings that take in raw materials like lithium, nickel, and cobalt, then turn them into finished battery cells. Production lines here are largely automated, using robotic arms to handle delicate tasks. One of the main goals for Samsung SDI in Hungary is to serve the growing electric vehicle market in Europe. With many car makers in the region needing a steady supply of batteries, this factory plays a major role in supporting them. The factory also provides many jobs to the local community, and Samsung SDI continues to expand its floor space to increase output in the coming years. Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai, China. Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai is known for making electric cars, but it also produces battery packs for those cars. While not all battery cells at this site are made on location, some are sourced from nearby partners. Tesla does assemble and package a significant portion of them right in the factory. The facility aims to produce around 35 gigawatt-hours of batteries each year. One reason this factory is so big is because Tesla wanted a site close to the Chinese market. China is currently one of the largest markets for electric cars, and it's also a place where a lot of battery materials are made. Building the factory in Shanghai allowed Tesla to lower shipping costs, get parts more quickly, and deliver cars faster to local buyers. The Gigafactory Shanghai campus includes production lines for body stamping, paint, assembly, and battery pack installations. It also features a test track, so finished cars can be checked right away to make sure everything works as expected. Even though it mainly produces Tesla Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, the battery operations inside are a key part of why this site is considered a gigafactory. Tesla Gigafactory Nevada, United States. The Tesla Gigafactory in Nevada is often called the original Gigafactory. It's located east of Reno and sits in a desert landscape. When people first heard about this factory, they were amazed by how large it would be. Tesla and its partner Panasonic joined forces to build and operate this site. Together, they wanted to produce enough batteries for Tesla cars sold in North America, while also lowering the cost of battery production. Right now, the factory is said to have an annual production capacity of around 37 gigawatt-hours, though estimates can vary depending on how the factory expansions are measured. The building itself is shaped like a diamond from above, and it's so large that sections inside can be used for different tasks, such as making battery cells, building battery packs, and even recycling old batteries. This is also where Tesla and Panasonic test new ways to make batteries more efficiently. One interesting note, Tesla has shared plans to keep expanding the site, with the goal of reaching higher production levels in the future. That means more battery cells could be made here, along with parts for Tesla's energy storage products like the Powerwall. Given that the factory continues to expand, many people see it as a sign that big battery projects are still growing. LG Energy Solution Factory in Wrocław, Poland. LG Energy Solution, part of the LG Group, owns and operates what many consider the largest battery factory in Europe. Located in Wrocław, Poland, this site has a production capacity that can exceed 70 gigawatt-hours each year. That makes it a huge player in the European battery supply chain. The factory's importance grew quickly as more car makers in Europe announced their plans to make and sell electric vehicles. LG Energy Solution wanted to make sure it had a big enough factory to supply the cells for many of those cars. The facility itself is quite large, with multiple production halls where raw materials arrive in powdered form and leave as neatly packaged battery cells. The manufacturing process includes mixing and coating the cathode and anode materials, stacking or rolling them into battery cells, and finally sealing and testing each cell to ensure quality. Robotics and automated conveyor belts move materials from one stage to another, minimizing mistakes and maximizing speed. Many leading car makers in Germany, France, and other European countries rely on battery supplies from Wrocław. LG Energy Solution has invested in technology to make production even faster and more efficient, planning expansions that could boost capacity further. This factory also helps reduce the distance batteries need to travel, which means car makers can get the components they need without waiting for shipments from far away. CATL factory in Ningda, China. CATL stands for Contemporary Amperex Technology Company Limited. It is one of the largest battery manufacturers in the world by market share. The company's main factory is in Ningda, located in the Fujian province of China. This is where CATL makes a substantial portion of its battery cells, with some experts estimating it can produce around 120 gigawatt-hours or more each year. CATL works with many big electric car companies both inside and outside China. In fact, if you drive an electric car from a well-known brand, there's a good chance its batteries might come from CATL. The Ningda site has multiple buildings dedicated to producing lithium-ion cells and battery modules. It also houses research centers that look into new materials and designs. CATL focuses on scaling up production while trying to keep quality high, meaning they want to make more batteries without making more mistakes. This can involve advanced automation, inline testing, and digital tracking systems that watch each battery cell from start to finish. Aside from lithium-ion cells, CATL also invests in lithium iron phosphate, LFP, chemistry, which can sometimes be cheaper to produce. Many people are interested in how CATL grows and tries new technologies, since it aims to be a leader not just in capacity but also in battery innovation. Building and running these large sites is no simple task. They require huge investments, often in the billions of dollars, and they need many skilled workers, engineers, technicians, maintenance crews, and administrators to run each stage smoothly. Each site also has to store the raw materials carefully, follow strict safety rules, and keep track of thousands of parts. To stay competitive, these factories must keep improving their methods, cutting costs, and finding ways to make batteries last longer. Some of these factories, such as Tesla's Gigafactory Nevada and the CATL facility, are still expanding. More expansions mean even higher gigawatt-hour production rates in the future. One thing is clear: the race to be the top battery maker is not slowing down. Each year brings announcements from different companies. This list of top 5 might look different in a few years because factories are always changing in size and production capacity.